Okay, water filter changing time. Back about 2009, when they were building this place, when they were building this part of the restaurant, I put a couple of 2x4s in the wall because I knew I was going to be putting water filters, hanging them on the wall here, so I'd have something to mount the stuff to. So if you're ever, if you're ever putting water filters in and they're doing a remodel on the place or a tenant improvement or whatever, and you can have an opportunity to put 2x4s inside the walls, do it. It makes your life easier for securing the stuff, so it's easier to install it. Anyways, so we're gonna change out a couple of Insurance 2000s. I put them in 6/7 of 2020. Looks like this is 8/11, I think, of 2021. That pre-filter is what they start out like. You get 2 of them like this in Home Depot, or you can get them in your supply houses. They sell them ones. They're called EC 110s, I believe, in the supply house. But anyways, and these things, man, I'll tell you, don't ever crank these things tight with a wrench, because these ones are Everpure. These are the Everpure, the real Everpure filters with a wrench. Make sure you always have these wrenches on your truck too. But do not tighten these with a wrench. Just snug them down tight with your hand, because a year later they are a mother son of a gun to get off. This thing was everything I could do. I'm 260 pounds, and it was everything I could do to undo that filter. So yeah, only do them hand tight. Do not tighten them with a wrench, or else you'll be sorry when you have to change it. Anyways, let's change this thing out. You just open up that blue valve, that little one that's straight in line there, to vent it, turn the water off. Careful with those valves too when you turn them. If they haven't been turned in a while, you can feel them when they're like not feeling that great. So you might want to sometimes put your own valve in here, but I think we'll be okay. I change these every year, so hopefully the valve doesn't feel great though. Like everything else, valves are a piece of junk. Anyways, let's change out these filters. Sometimes these filters are all dirty up here. Just wipe them with a towel, a rag or whatever. They should have silicone grease on them. Sometimes they come with this stuff on them, sometimes they don't. Make sure you put a little bit of silicone grease on the turning parts here, all around the O-ring. Spread it all the way around the O-ring, both of them, little top part, and on the part, these plastic tabbies, that's where it turns and stuff. Make your life a little bit easier. Maybe even a little on the metal, but a little bit of lube, man, worth its weight in gold. So, lube it up. Good stuff. And just line it up. Usually, I believe, if I'm remembering right, tabs should be towards you, like that, and then just straight up and to the right. Okay, pro tip, when they're looking all nasty like this, clean them up a little bit. If they're really, really nasty, I recommend not even taking it from the supply house. I've had like one in all the time I've been doing a lot of these filters. That was really all nasty up here, and it just didn't feel right. I didn't take it. But here's the other pro tip. To have the tag sticking out, you do it like that with with these tabbies towards you, because it will turn one turn to the right, quarter turn to the right. That's so pro tip. There you go. Just lube it up, put it in. Just did the other one. Put a date on them. Right here on the ground, right underneath the blue line, right over the top of the Pentair, as you can see, because that's where it'll show, right above the 2000. Okay, putting the second one in. Okay, plastic tabby straight out in front of you. So you gotta watch your hoses down below there. I think I'm gonna do that like that. Yep, I like that a little better. Okay. All right, sorry about that, guys. Okay, plastic tabby out front. Gonna turn, line up the tabby, push straight up, and a nice little smooth turn to the right. There you go. Make sure they're both turned to the right good. And your blue lines. Yeah, it looks like they're a little off. But anyways, there you go. Let's give it a shot. Remember, only hand tight on this one. Okay, all right. So open our valve. Let's hopefully we're good. Let's open our water. Oh boy. Notice that valve, it's got the rubber coming off the seat. Oh, we're filling up. The dog is. And should be good, hopefully. Valve's open. Should be coming out. Oh, should be 5 minutes. So we want 5 minutes to the drain. Full flow. I like to do a teeny little close for a second. Blow the bag up inside. And then open the bag up. That's that. Feel your hand around the filter. Any drips in the back. Not. When you put the lube, it really helps out. Nice, guys. The lube makes all the difference in the world. Even on the O-ring on this one too. You gotta. So, yeah. Lube them up nice, and they'll treat you right. You treat them right, they treat you right. Okay. 5 minute full throttle to the drain. Valve full open. Give it a second little bag pop, bring the pressure up, the full inflation of the bag inside, and then full throttle to the drain again. That's how you get your maximum life out of these filters. These Inch-Race 2000s go a year. Actually, they went a year and 2 months, I guess, on this one. Before the flow was pretty low. No complaint, customer. Carbonator starts making noise though. Or they'll call you. Or that's how you know on these ones. When you don't have enough water, carbonators. This carbonator will be noisy. You gotta tell them to call his Coke guys, and they get free service calls, like 4 free service calls a year with the Coke rental. Tell them to get the guys out here. It's a leaky CP hose. She's gonna quit. She's corroding. That hose will just break off one day. So let me set my clock. So this is what a water filter looks like. New and 1 year later. That's what you're drinking if you're drinking city water, boys and girls, men and women. This is what you're drinking, city water mud. It's just basically mud. It's just dirt from the city streets, and the planters and everything, when they work on the pipes, they don't flush the pipes clean. All they do is fix their pipes and close them back up, and whatever mud's in the pipes goes down the drain. That's what you're getting. There's mud that's over a year. So That's new, and that's a year old. So put a water filter, pre-filter something on your any water filter if you're drinking city water. You want just a pre-filter like this and a carbon, just to take out some chlorine, paste, and odor, and remove get the total dissolved solids down, so you have a lower TDS count. Okay, I think I'm all good to go. It feels pretty good. Clean and dry. All labeled 8/11/2021. Labels out. Okay. And okay. Good to go for another year. Annual maintenance. So this is two 2000s work on a machine this size just perfectly. So ouch. Okay, I think this is like a 400-pound machine or 500 or something. Or I think I can't read the model number from here. ISO 520, I think it is. So, anyways, yeah, should be looking all worked. I'm gonna do a degrease on the condenser. Well, it's not terrible. Seen it a lot worse. So I gotta do some wire wheeling and some siliconing to prevent the rust. But yeah, 500-pound machine. These are Insurized Everpure 2000s. So one filter will give you 6 months. 2 filter gives you a year. 500-pound machine. Okay, good tech tips. Click like on the video and subscribe, guys. Take care. Bye. This is a good thing to do too. Put a note on the wall or something, or a tag or something that says how long the filters last before they get plugged up. This one, change every year, max 11 months they get plugged. So you can see my record: 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So that'll help you out too.